Do we have enough time to hit Denims really, really fast?
Yes.
That, my girl.
There's always time for Denim Street.
All right, we're gonna do this really fast for the sake of the title. How deluded have we gotten now, where the snark hole has gotten so far, people think that donating to Denims to sue me is supporting Palestine. Holy fuck, dude. Like, actually. Yeah, free Palestine, guys. This is gonna help them a lot. You know. They're all... Actually, I heard there's a parade in Denim's honor in Gaza right now.
Guys, let's get this show on the road. We're gonna do a brief Ethan Klein lawsuit update. We got some updates to Hasan Piker, a little bit of iDubbbz, and that'll be our segment tonight. Lust put out 2 big updates on the Denims lawsuit. We haven't covered a lot of lawsuit updates in a while because there really haven't been any. Remember, Casey Tron settled out of court. Frogan is in currently like limbo. I don't know what's happening with Frogan. I don't think anybody seems to know what's happening with Frogan. I don't know if the law tubers know what's happening with Frogan, because based off what I've seen so far, I would assume that Frogan defaulted. But apparently that's just not the case, or we don't know because there's no paperwork filed.
Nicholas,
we have no idea what's been happening.
Thank you for the $5, my man.
With that Ask Legal Mindset, he'll surely know. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, we haven't really heard any updates on the Frogan front. The Denims one has been going. She's been talking about it publicly, and apparently now in court documents, we have some updates. Thank you, Lus, for them in like a bite-sized fashion.
Guys, emergency video.
This is an emergency. Like, stop the presses. Big update.
Am thinking about live streaming tomorrow on Denims. I don't know if I should. If this video gets 150 upvotes, we'll live stream tomorrow on what this actually means.
Well, I guess he must have streamed. Thank you, Roz Alerts!
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black-pilled on this shit.
Unfortunately, you are going to get
Fine,
killed
this
in the
is for
middle
my
of this.
OCD, so rip $20. Let's do this leg. Do I
let it go because his donation got eaten before?
Person,
Thank
motorized
you.
wheelchair person, manual wheelchair person, motorized walchair person, manual wheelchair
All right,
person,
all right.
motorized wheelchair
Manual-
person, manual wheelchair
manual
person,
wheelchair.
motorized wheelchair person, manual wheelchair person, motorized wheelchair.
Okay, we're killing it. But wait, I didn't know there's a manual wheelchair person. That's new.
So there's some debate, and in case you're asking different people.
Let's see where we're at on that.
Person, manual wheelchair man, woman with headscarf person wearing turban, dark skin tone.
Whoa,
woman
no,
with
no, no, no,
headscarf,
no, no.
Dark skin tone.
No turban, no turban, no turban. You're gonna get me in trouble. No turban. No.
They have different perspectives of if this is good or bad against Denims. So it's order granting. It's actually the stay the case to lift. And there's a proposed order. Now, the case is in
Finally, some fucking updates.
stay right now. They're waiting for H3 Snark, the subpoena, to write it to resolve. That one is still...
So my understanding is that they're trying to go around the H3 Snark lawsuit and navigate around that, right? And just keep going with this one? Or am I brain dead?
Still going. Expectations are sometime around early April. I would not be surprised if it was April Fool's Day. That's when they got the Billy Mitchell versus judges have a sense of humor when it comes to this. But yeah, here we have the judge Wesley Hughes. And it's fascinating because there are actually 2 counts. People forget this, and sometimes I do as well.
Wait, I
There are 2
actually didn't know that. There's 2 counts.
videos that Denims has, or 2 live streams Denims has been
I thought it was just the content nuke one.
accused of copyright infringement, not
If
one.
I remember correctly, keep in mind this has been it's been a long time. I think we covered it on the channel. She did a live stream just reacting to Ethan talk about Vosh. Was that what it was? And then it turned into, was it Vosh on the day of the content nuke? And then when the content nuke went live, she started like watching it. It was the countdown stream. Yeah, she was reacting to the countdown stream. But I thought it was Vosh. I don't remember if that was Vosh.
Now, one of the videos...
I need a good Vosh drama, man. That guy doesn't do shit now after his folder leaked.
Nuke, that involves H3 Snark. So here, our plaintiff, TED Entertainment, commends this action by filing its complaint, alleging direct copyright infringement against Denims, contributory copyright infringement against those 1 to 10, On March 3rd, the court stayed this action pursuant to stipulation of TEI and Denims, collectively the parties, pending the outcome of the miscellaneous action pending in Northern District. That's
I don't know what the fuck that means.
the Reddit subpoena, in which the Red H-free snark mods seek to...
Oh, yeah! The pre-stream was the one where the Bo Black's pronoun debate, where fucking Willem's fucking he/she/they pronoun was being debated. Because, dude, I'm never gonna forget how funny that was. They're like, look at Bo Black's. That person clearly doesn't go by any pronoun I've ever heard. They must be using they/them. And then Ethan's like, no, that's not how it works. You don't just get to assume that anyone that looks weird is fucking... All right, I'm being a bit mean. That's not exactly what they said. But yeah, they're like, look at Bo Black's. Of course they don't use he or her. Okay.
Quas TEI
And then you went to the bio and it was he, she, they. So it was all pronouns.
subpoena to Discord and Reddit.
But they just assumed it couldn't have been he.
I would be more concerned about Discord than Reddit at this point in time. Whereas the parties further met and conferred and
Really? Wait, why would you be more concerned about Discord than Reddit? Is that where they would get like information for the thing, or like actually Discord the company?
have agreed that Denims, upon approval of the court,
Oh, because no, that they would be okay. Subpoenas to Discord, meaning that Discord would turn over information that could be useful in other lawsuits. Okay.
may file a motion for partial judgment on the pleadings on TEI's claim of copyright to one of the two works of issues. So they're filing a motion for partial judgment on one of the two works at issue. They think they can get this passed. I do not believe they have a chance in hell to win this. But hey, lawyers got to get paid. And if anything,
Everything that we've seen from the Snark lawsuit looks fucking actually brain dead. So I can't believe that's actually a thing that's going on right now, because they're still trying like desperately to keep their anonymity, right? That's the big thing. It's like, oh, he's trying to dox us. He's like, no, I'm trying to sue you. And that's kind of the whole lawsuit over there.
lawyers, they stopped getting paid. Now they want to get paid again. The bills are, the bills for the nice office are due. Rent is due. It's time to get Denims, Denims more money. That's how I personally look at this in terms of a businessman myself. Despite as the parties believe allowing a MPJOP to proceed while the quash motion action lingers will promote judicial economy and potentially resolve or facilitate the resolution of the
Okay, I'm not getting any of this, Les. I'm very sorry.
quickly as possible.
I need your big summary moment here.
Its outcome. So they're trying to end this as quickly as possible.
Thank you, Les. That's what I needed. I got you, bro. Thank you. They're trying to get in, get out. Rick and Morty adventure.
And then law firm to you is how slow for civil lawsuits the legal system is. In fact, when we're covering Johnny Somali, he asked for like a...
So the Johnny Somali stuff is interesting. Do you want me to cover that? Because I think the legal mindset stuff with Johnny Somali is getting like relitigated right now. And I got nothing but time.
speedy trial in Korea.
That could be a fun topic.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Johnny Somali, to be clear.
So
I'm not just going to come in and sweep for some guy I literally have never even heard of.
yeah, he's in criminal, right? But so not every country has the right to a speedy trial. In fact, in America,
I'm not doing it tonight, but I'm going to be back in a couple days.
that right is constitutionally reserved if somebody can end up in jail. So that right is not available in this case. This case can take as long as the judge damn well wants it to take. Again, judges have dockets, and it's good.
All right, Denims needs this case to go as quickly as possible because Denims needs money. The longer she fucking goes, the more she's gonna have to ask people to dig in their pockets and help her, because she's not folding. She is not folding.
Good to clean your docket out, right? But once you clean your docket out, you just get more cases. So it's like an infinity sign, right? So back to whether or not this is good, it depends on who you ask, right? So there are two cases. Each case is a separate claim, or each case with penalties upwards of $150,000. So unlike a Casey Tron or like Denims really milked it. right? Unlike a Casey Tron or a Frogan.
So wait, oh, I didn't realize that. So this case specifically, like this specific Denims lawsuit, is different than the one that was filed for the other two. I thought it was kind of just like a blanket, not like a blanket thing, not like they just copy pasted and uploaded it. But I thought the significance was the same. I didn't realize that Denims had an additional thing.
And perhaps this is why they're going after H3 Snark. Denim's case is more complicated and theoretically would take longer.
I thought that everybody was getting like kind of the same, not charges, but
And a Frogan case
also, yeah.
are now the settled Casey
Did they spell? Is that Deminis? Is that why they keep saying Demis?
Tron case had it gone
Wait, is that why all the YouTube lawyers are pronouncing her name wrong?
to trial, because there are two debatable issues, and how she
Like Denimis?
reacts in both videos is different. So how she reacted in the pre-up, the preliminary video
No, they say Demis because of Luss's accent. No, other people with a southern drawl, I've heard, say Demis, right?
up to the nuke, the countdown video, and then the nuke itself, different. Is this good for Denims?
Like the other lawyer that we covered a couple months ago said Demis as well.
It's good for Denims' attorney. I can tell you.
Bruh, the paperwork is misspelled? I don't know if it is. Well, yeah, look, it's spelled Denims here. Why was that one Denimis? Dude, Denimis Prime? Or is that just like is that an actual person?
Is absolutely to expand. Wait for it to go forever and ever and ever, right? Like, and part of the problem, like I mentioned earlier on in my previous video about Denims, is how expensive these things get the longer.
Dude, look what Lust just dropped in here. Is this fucking AI? Like, what is this image? I guess this is the original. Yeah, so basically, they're trying to push the case faster, is what Lust is saying. And that makes a lot of sense, because Denims doesn't have any money, or won't have any money if this thing continues to move at the pace it's moving. He loves that image. Yeah. Thank you for the upvotes. See everyone tomorrow. So I guess Lust streamed. If you want to check that out, feel free. Safa Denims. Why is she paying lawyers when there's a genocide going on? In the end, the lawyer always wins. Well, we have an update on paying lawyers because Lust just came in from the top ropes and announced that Denims has a third lawyer joining the fray.
Some really bad news for the Denim fans.
That's really bad news for all the people who literally aren't the ones. They're not going to you.
Denims, the queen of self-owning, has decided to hire yet another attorney from the same law firm.
That's just adding up the cost, too.
She now has 3 different attorneys, including a
2 more to go, yeah.
partner of the law firm, working on her case.
Yeah, dude, all the Denims fans watch her show on mute. They don't even know she's getting sued.
Now, you might say, oh, this is a good thing, right? They're bringing in more help. No. So the fact that they added another attorney from the same law firm is not, it's either saying that these 2 lawyers cannot get it done, so they need this third lawyer to come in and help with some of the work, or
one of Tectone's team of lawyers that was like, you know what? I'm bored doing this. I'm tired of winning, okay? I want to go win somewhere else, you know?
more likely, we're just going to bill you a shit ton more money. So when a lawyer talks to another lawyer, they're not billing for $800. So let's say a lawyer bills for $800. When a lawyer talks to another lawyer in the same law firm, they're billing 800 times 800. When a lawyer
What? I'm sorry. Wait, what?
talks to 2 other lawyers, even though only one of them is speaking, they're billing 800, 800, 800 with the assumption
You mean like per hour, not like... No, that's impossible.
that each of them bills at $800 per hour.
Okay, that's in addition to, not times.
So you're going to pay $2,400
Yeah, no, that was a misspeak.
for any legal strategy that is going to come from these 3 lawyers working together. The other very bad part is because this is a new lawyer, there's got to be probably $5,000 to $10,000 charged to bring him up to date as to
Oh my god.
the case. Remember, all lawyers should read everything in the docket. There is quite a bit in this docket filing. So this new lawyer is going to have to catch up, and he's going to have to research, he's going to have to read, he's going to have
Bro, she's probably so mad that Frogan and Casey sucked up all the early donations.
to talk
That was like 60 grand she could have had.
strategy with the two other attorneys. This can result in a balloon of a legal fee. Denims, I don't know why she's doing so. If you look at Frogan has picked probably the
Please don't.
cheapest lawyer she
I don't want to, dude. I just don't want to hear Frogan's voice, bro. Please don't play a clip of Frogan.
could find, and to do the very least amount that he can do. So Denims has taken the exact opposite strategy as Denims has taken the exact opposite strategy as Frogan.
She's got a whole fucking squadron ready to fight Ethan Klein.
Frogan has kept costs down. She may be even using the donations to pay for rent or food or something like this. It is unclear, but it is clear to me that she hired a very affordable, probably the most affordable attorney she could find, and he hasn't even responded to the original filing.
Dude, look at this Chad. He just shows up, gets paid whatever, doesn't fucking file any paperwork, and the lawsuit is sitting in limbo.
Ethan Klein. So
Ooh, what kind of watch are we wearing, though?
the amount of hours this attorney has worked, probably very minimal. The amount of hours
Sweet naive Nick, unaware of attorney billing insanity. My estate attorney would bill for lunch, faxes, photocopies, and phone calls. Ooh.
Denims attorneys have worked, probably very high.
But here's my thing, right? I always explain this with like YouTube lawyers. But like, dude, why is legal mindset so bad? He's a lawyer.
Keffels
It's like,
appreciated
dude,
the shout out.
you're gonna get really lucky if you find good legal advice on YouTube, because for the most part, lawyers are making fucking killings on their billable hours. They don't need to have a social media platform. I think Luss is retired, and I think he's recently come out of retirement, or he's still retired. But for the most part, like, if there's an insanely fucking skilled lawyer, they're not going to be living in wherever the fuck, bumblefuck, Thailand that Legal Mindset's chilling in, giving commentary on Tech Tone. They're just making money.
And one thing I always look at is the practice areas: antitrust, complex business, trials, client sectors, consumer optics, media and film entertainment, may be relevant, music entertainment. His practices focus primarily on intellectual property, IP. Is he a patent attorney? Let me take a guess. Consumer optics, media and filed entertainment, music industry and recording arts, sanitation and conservation.
So this is Frogan's person, right? Or no, this isn't Frogan. This is fucking... Oh, I'm brain dead. This is Denims' third lawyer. Okay, I'm just stupid. We are fighters. Listen, I see that it says we are fighters. Your facial expression does not tell me that you're a fighter.
There's no mention of him being a patent attorney, unless I missed it. Let me double check. Patent attorneys are the best of the...
I think that,
Guys, I'm not going to
Thank
show the
you!
DMs, dude. There's no need to. Just, bro. My word is my bond, okay? Okay, fine, I'll show it. Fuck you, Nicholas DeOrio!
Saturday stream I watched on Sunday and Monday. Monday stream I finished around noon today. Now another? I swear bro I am not stalking you.
Toggle, you gotta
Feel
come
like
back
I am
tomorrow.
keeping up with DeOrios.
the best.
Thank you.
Lobbying firm, watching classic films and visiting museums dedicated to modern and postmodern art. Okay, I do not think he is a patent attorney.
All right, so this is like backstory on the lawyer. You want to check that out? Luss's video is out right now, 11 hours ago.
This lawyer and the team. Denims has decided to spend as much money as he can, creating the largest teams he can.
The question is, how long can she sustain this? Because her timeline just got significantly shorter, and that would explain why she's pushing to try to like expedite the trial. Or I don't know if trial is the right word.
Frogan has decided to spend the least amount of money she can, and even to the point that the lawyer Frogan has, at least according to Court Listener and what we know publicly, hasn't even responded to the original filing, which was due,
Total Chad, by the way.
I think, sometime in August 5th, or it was put pushed back like sometime in October.
I legitimately need to know what Frogan did with her fucking GoFundMe money. Like, if we don't see any paperwork pop up soon, like, what the fuck? Where did that money go?
But there still hasn't been no response, which indicates to me that the lawyer is not working, or there's something that is happening behind the scenes. So Denims has decided, hey, why not add a third super expensive lawyer? Surely this third lawyer will get me to where I need to go.
Did she just realize that Ethan has fuck you money and she won't be able to dry? I guess dry out. Now she's rushing. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what the strategy is here. It was kind of slow moving for a while. Then she asked for more money, and a couple months later, it's starting to ramp up, or she wants it to ramp up rather. I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, and like I said, these lawyers all have junior attorneys, paralegal, secretaries. The invoice, if you guys want to go over what my invoice was, I can go over it because it is my invoice. I paid for it. I can tell you the crazy things about how, my team, my legal team will sit there for hours talking about strategy, not implement any of it, and then throw me a bill for $8,000 at the end of the week.
Dude, lawyers are fucking crazy, bro. I get it, though. You got a stranglehold on people. It's like, you're putting in a lot of work. This is like skilled hours that you've spent a lot of time honing your craft on. So you're not just paying for somebody looking through a fucking book and finding the answer. You're paying for somebody who knows what they're doing, who spent years researching it. And at the same time, it's like a trade, yeah. And at the same time, they also know they got you by the balls. Like, this could financially ruin you. So why not spend a couple bucks to try to prevent that from happening, Dude.
Yes, and the bill will be itemized to exactly what they were talking about.
Yeah, I respect the hustle. Because they can't. Well, yeah, dude, lawyers have you by the balls in many cases. If you're like defending,
which had no impact,
so they could charge you whatever you could pay.
Well,
that's kind of what Lust said about Carl Jobs. Like, obviously they knew that somebody was funding Carl, so they could bill him whatever the fuck they wanted, and some other third-party person was just down to pay for it. So his bills were probably higher than the average person in his position.
Legal. I'm not joking when I say this. Every time they record billable hours, at least how it was recorded for me, was every 5 minutes. So if you talked about the weather for 5 minutes and there were 6 people sitting in the room, you're probably going to pay $400 for that discussion on how nice the weather is today. That's why.
That sounds fucking ridiculous. All right, that part, dude, I don't believe that shit. That's crazy.
Whenever I talk to lawyers, we skip the talk. They know I'm not about, the nicalities of it. I just need to go talk about my case immediately and what you have done in the meantime.
Time is money, dude. What the fuck, bro?
For me. So back to Denims. This is a wild strategy. Tuesday, we have Joshua on. He's filed the miskiff, and his filings are public. It's on court listener. We're excited to have him on.
Dude, the clock is ticking. Dude, you guys are out of pocket.
We had Gabe on. So the formatting is great. And shout out to Gabe for going on and talking about Johnny Somali. I
might want to check out his Johnny Somali stuff. I'm kind of interested. Whereas the parties have further met and conferred and have agreed that Denims, upon approval from the court, may file a motion for a partial judgment on the pleadings as TEI's claim of copyright infringement as one of the two works issues. So my understanding is that, this is just like we have to make a judgment on this and we can go kind of navigate around the additional snark stuff.
On Wednesday, we will definitely do Denims if this video gets...
All right. Go check out Lust's stuff. Sounds like he's there to negotiate a settlement. His bio talks about negotiating on behalf of clients. Her pride and ego is going to bankrupt her. TLDR, blame Reddit for this. I'll say what I've been saying from the very beginning. I thought out of the 3, Denims probably had the best case.
DeOrio, commentator of the year, the best commentator of the year.
And then I usually put a thing in there where I say I don't remember the coverage that I did, because I still don't remember it, and I've never actually gone back to look. But I don't remember it being particularly good on her part when she was reacting to it. So I can't. I'm still kind of shocked that this is going. and it's like continuing and it's still happening. But I'm also not shocked because that's how long it takes to do stuff like this. I kind of thought she would have starved on donations before this, but I guess she does run a successful live show, so she probably has more money in her pockets than the other two have in their entire fucking house. Play stupid games. Is there any way a lawyer can do this job for a lower price? Like, they all had a meeting and talked about the prices and worked out a deal that would benefit her? No. Why would they? Most lawyers aren't in the game for funsies. Maybe it's like a free Palestine lawyer who's just trying to like take it to Ethan Klein. Maybe if the lawyer was Hasan Piker, who hates Ethan like the most out of anybody, who's like Ethan's top enemy. Yeah, maybe Keemstar from 6 years ago has like sprouted legal knowledge and decided to do it pro bono. Maybe Trisha Paytas. Dude, Trisha Paytas is the lawyer. Yeah, that's a good point. Thanks, Israel. Yeah, maybe iDubbbz, dude. Dude, maybe iDubbbz is taking it pro boner. Oh, I saw this. Like the Rich Lux thing isn't necessarily here because of the thing. I wanted to give you a backstory because we're gonna briefly update you on Hasan Piker now. Thank you, Lus, for the epic content. Shout out, Lus. Check him out. So this is the Hasan Piker thing. He obviously just went to Cuba and went on his little pilgrimage there to stay at a 5-star hotel and drink beer, I guess, or hey, Lus is here. Thanks for covering the videos. Always proud to be the official lawyer of the Nicholas DeOrio program. Go West. Thank you very much, Lus. So yeah, Hasan got criticized because he showed up wearing a fucking $700 shirt with $1,300 sunglasses and a $3,000. I thought it was $2,000 last time I saw it. $2,000, $3,000 Cartier fucking ring, which, by the way, I think as a bracelet, this thing fucks, all right? I think the fucking Cartier nail thing looks sick as all hell, all right? I'm not a hater of the Cartier nail. I think the glasses are cringe. That's insane for glasses that don't have speakers in them. But the fucking ring, I think, is fire. The reality is, though, that Hasan Piker's socialist persona is starting to fucking fall apart. I mean, it fell apart years ago for anyone with a brain, but now guys like Xander Hall are retweeting posts shitting on this guy. The ring is a bent nail. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna fight with you on this. I think the ring is fire, even if it's on Hasan Piker. I'd prefer it as a bracelet. Never mind. But dude, it goes from right. It goes from, well, he's a socialist, but he lives in a fucking multi-million-dollar mansion in an expensive part of California. Well, that's just shelter. Oh, okay. Well, he's driving an expensive Porsche. Well, that's just transportation. But look at my socialist, dude. He's got a $10,000 designer dog. No, that dog was donated. That $10,000 designer dog. No, dude, that's not. No, dude, that dog was donated. He didn't pay for that dog. It was a rescue. It was a rescue or something. I forgot what the fuck his excuse was at the time, but it was funny. All right, okay, that's. Then what was the next? You just keep going and going and going and going. And now, Mr. Poverty Tourist, in my personal opinion, shows up wearing like 10 years of the nearest Cuban's salary on his body while he goes there to fucking save Cuba from the West. Okay? His humanitarian mission shows up fucking wearing their entire, all of their property essentially on his finger, on his pinky.
What's up, guys? I'm Hasan Piker. I'm here in Havana, Cuba, right now on a humanitarian aid mission alongside numerous other organizations, including but not limited to the DSA. And my goal here today is to...
Yeah, this guy's literally got an entire Cuban block on his finger.
...bring awareness to what my government, the United States of America, has done to the Cuban population.
Dude, listen, guys. I'm trying to tell the comrades what my government has done to you. So then Hasan Piker has responded to the allegations of rich shaming him, I guess. I guess that's the way it's going to be twisted. Not like, oh, hey, it's kind of crazy that the humanitarian aid mission, fucking, the dude came up literally strapped up with like $5,000 on him at any moment in terms of jewelry.
It is very funny,
Mr. Socialist Man,
that like there is this assessment of like, how much.
Dude, you got to hear his fucking excuse for this. It's so funny.
Everything I was wearing, it's like they don't realize that, one, people send me fucking free shit all the time. Two,
Guys, Cartier sends him free shit all the time. These designer... Dude, Cartier is just sending Hasan Piker... Please, wear our rings. Please, we love you. Wear our rings.
People gift me shit
Nicholas
all
the goat.
Dude, he gets
Thank you for
gifted
the
stuff. He's not going
$5,
to
my man.
specify what he paid for and what he didn't,
the
but...
time as well, right? Like, not that it even matters. Even if I like go out and purchase it on my own, who gives a fuck what I'm wearing? You're an idiot. Like, what you think the price of...
Dude, I'm telling... First, they came for Hasan Piker's house, and they didn't care because they're blind. Then they came for Hasan Piker's fucking car. Then they came for his dog. At some point, the fake socialism thing is going to hit for the remaining percentage of your audience that thinks that you're not just like that like has the earth-shattering realization that you're not just a normie.
This button-up shirt is the reason why the Cubans are fucking suffering. Like, what argument is this, right? Yeah, he's like, look at this too. I mean, this is March's incredibly expensive hat, right? I mean, it's like this person is memeing, I think. I don't think
Why is he crashing out of this?
this hat is actually that expensive, but
Did he just pick the wrong picture?
regardless,
Dude, I don't think he planned that. I don't think that was on purpose.
right? You're an idiot for trying to justify it
Oh no!
to them. I'm not trying to justify it. I didn't even bring
Dude, guys, he's not even trying to justify it, but he just gets given this stuff and he has to wear it. You don't understand.
that stuff up at all. Yeah, I mean, this was funny. Hasan's $690 button-down shirt alone can feed a family of 4 in Cuba for about a year. Damn, he should go to Cuba and give them money. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the guys at the bar really needed that specifically. That's dude, just giving random people money on the road, that is humanitarian aid in its finest form.
It's so strange.
He is an unapologetic advertisement for capitalism. Yeah, it's the hyper-consumeristic lifestyle that this guy pretends he doesn't lead. He always has an excuse. There's always it was given to me. It was a rescue, guys. This Cartier ring must have been donated. Who knows, guys? He can't just own it either. He can't just be like, yeah, I make a lot of fucking money and I want to wear really cool, expensive shit.
It's strange that, I mean, it makes sense that this propaganda works on the fucking hogs too. Like, I get it when people are like, but what about the optics? It's like, the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, dude, you don't need optics. Lying is OP. Who the fuck cares about optics?
Like, what are you talking
This is the lying guy.
about? Like, I'm literally in Cuba, you know? I'm in Cuba. It's unbelievable. You should have went shirtless. True. It's just, all of it literally reduces to if you are in any way,
Also, when you criticize Hasan Piker, it's propaganda. When you fucking go to China to sweep up for banning of gay dating apps while praising fucking everything to do with their fucking country, that's not propaganda, dude. That's just a fun time.
in any way,
I
shape, or
recommend
form.
watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Bro gave away his free Teddy Fresh to the homeless. This guy loves optics.
Bro, they actually put the Apple Watch SE3 on the list next to the Cartier ring. That's crazy.
Like, better off
Also,
than
they
the
didn't
average.
Brace so dirty in that.
Yeah.
That's so fucking funny. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's really, it's like, oh wow, look at this rich fucking,
Yeah.
look at this asshole. This guy's
Yeah, look at this poverty tourist right now streaming from the fucking hotel room with a generator on while there's a nationwide blackout. Yeah, I think that's totally funny to mention.
piece of shit. And then look at the guy next to him who doesn't matter. He's actually, that shirt he's wearing is for pores. The jeans too. That little hat.
It's crazy how all the criticism about you having money and using it all stem from communities of other wealthy people who don't do nearly as much activism as you. FD Signifier himself said that none of us are ever going to know about 99% of the instances of you putting your money where your mouth is, nor should we. Yeah, you will never know. Well, hopefully you will never know. Okay, let's
Pause for a second. Dude, I think I've just accomplished I got the dumbest Tectone Defender reply. Look at this. So, just to be clear, we covered this in the intro. Mythical calls out Tectone for deleting a tweet. This is the allegation that he made a comment that, for all intents and purposes, could potentially violate a 10-year protective order. I don't know. So people didn't have definitive proof that this was Tectone, that he had said this. Even though they had screenshots of the messages and stuff like that, they didn't have an archived link that they could pull up. But it was more, with all the stuff that I saw, it was most likely Tectone, just for context. So Yeet posted this, and then Tectone, for some reason, I don't know why, could not stop himself from taking a dunk on this. And This is crazy. He deleted the tweet for a reason. And then when Yeet posted it, he wrote, "Oh God, I thought that was someone people on Earth actually heard of before." How fucking stupid is this guy? Kind of taking ownership of the tweet. Why would you reply to this? If you wanted to hide this tweet and delete it, why would you do that? So then I wrote, "Does this not violate your protective order?" And the guy wrote, "Explain how this violates his protective order. Explain how this tweet targets one person specifically. Or are you saying he's not allowed to talk about anything tangentially related to his protective order?" Well, first of all, you kind of aren't allowed to talk about anything related to your protective order, but because that's a violation of his First Amendment rights. It's like, dude, my question was, does this not violate your protective order? That was the prompt, to be clear. It was a question. And also, the First Amendment is not like as black and white as you're implying. Like, yeah, like there are limits to the First Amendment, but yeah, dude. Also, you know what's a violation of his Second Amendment right? The fact that they took his guns for 10 years. But wait a minute. I think the court might supersede that in certain cases, right? Because he has the right to bear arms until he doesn't. Yeah. I mean, to bear arms? Yes, dude, bear arms. I just wanted to add that in there because I saw that was happening in real time. Whistling Diesel ass defense. Yeah, I kind of got that vibe. So Hasan Piker is just mad. Nick Cash, this guy's a fucking idiot. I love watching this retard try to drool his way out of a conversation. Again, this is one of those where I just don't understand why. If you don't give a fuck, right, about optics and shit, and you're gonna just show up looking like a poverty tourist in a fucking ravaged country, like a ravaged third world country, why would you even engage with the controversy around it? Why wouldn't you just be like, "Nah, dude, there's a lot of noise. I don't give a fuck about what any of these people are saying, dude. Total waste of my time to engage with this." I mean, this guy, he hates the socialism by house meme or whatever. Like the fucking comic where it's like, "Oh, you fucking promote," what is it? Where is the socialism comic? I hate this thing. The most unfunny, obnoxious person you know posts this in every reply. Let me see. Oh, it's actually not popping up on... Okay, this one. Yeah, literally the worst person you've ever heard of, ever, has posted this comic in a reply to your tweet. But he like hides behind this like it's his job and still engages with it on... I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, moving right along. Oh my god, I saw this today. 200 upvotes. Before I say anything, the comments were more pro Taylor, but for some reason, 211 upvotes on this, of them bashing the fuck out of Taylor and calling her a fucking fed because of her crazy COVID take about Cuba. Dude, the crazy fucking COVID take. Show the Hasan edit. I don't know where it is, dude. I don't know. I couldn't find it last stream. That is fucking hilarious, dude. Dude, purity test failed. Taylor edition. Yes, dude. I'll try to find it one more time. I did this yesterday and I couldn't find it. I don't know if it's here. I must have scrolled past it because I knew it was like here somewhere. Oh my god, dude. That was a crazy jar thumbnail I just passed. There's a Mizkif soy jack. I don't know. What am I doing? Why don't I just put this on the screen? I don't tweet porn. I should be okay. Yeah, I don't know where it would be. No. Oh my god. Remember when that was a show? Let me see. Oh, there's a horrifying picture of Bo Blacks. Mizkif. That's a... Oh, Jesus. Good lord. That is a... Hasan's dog, Taylor crying, 50 Cent. What are you saying fuck me for? Oh, that's... I think I know the next lyric to that one. Legal Mindset. There's iDubbbz sipping. Dude, this is a banger meme in and of itself. Oh, the Hunter Biden. YMS. David Dobrik's on the feed. What the fuck? Wait a minute. I thought this guy doesn't post any pictures. The gun schematic. There's me in the YouTubers who say the N-word. There's Willie Mac Show. Ooh, Broadway, Stranger Things, The First Shadow. Okay. I'm just not seeing it. I don't... Oh, there's this one. This is a banger meme. Fuck yeah, dude. There we go. Nope. Mudahar. I think this is going to be the abuse audio from Brad Taste of Music. You lied to me! Yes, that was. That was that. What is this? We are not employed. We are unemployed. True. What the fuck is this? Okay, that's whatever that is horrifying. Paige Christie. Jesus. Okay, yeah, it's just not here. Charity money. Jake Doolittle's Never Stop. Okay, that's another banger. This is just a segment of me looking through my W's. Holy fuck, bro. Actually killing it. What is this? Oh my god, I took a picture of the Bill Cosby sign. That must have been VidCon last year. Dude, I sought the Bill Cosby sign out for this exact reason. It's just not here. Holy shit, dude. Dude, this is me rolling up after my 17 Ethan Klein videos from 2020. That's Ultimate B review, I think. Ooh, pinball. There's a picture of Coco, Suki, and Sophie. I just don't know. Dude, this one's crazy. It's the Instagram reel of the fuck. That song's gonna claim me, so I'm not gonna show it. I do not know where the meme is. Oh, what is this one? Dude, that's another variant. Yeah, it's just not here. I literally can't find the meme. Holy shit, dude. Nick hates Dean. Or has a bet that... Oh, Dean fucking... I got you. I thought you meant Dean the Great. Holy shit, dude. Alright, we got a couple of clips of iDubbbz. We're probably not going to stay here too long, though. We're going to jump into the Pro Jared stuff pretty soon.
Chair is the hair.
I actually think that iDubbbz's best segments are now the Wordle equivalent episodes.
Hair. Chair is the word hair with a C at the front.
Okay.
Ouch is the word ouch with a C in the front. Couch is the word ouch with a C in the front.
I don't think that was that bad of a clip.
Anyways.
What the fuck? I already saw this clip last stream. I don't think that was that bad. I used to think this dude was smart. Cuckold is the word uckhold with a C in the front.
The word ouch with a C in the front.
Oh my god. Anissa needs to take him out back like she's George Shaletti already. That was left over from the other day. This one's interesting. iDubbbz addressing H3's pause. This is an interesting clip because we've been speculating on this the last two segments where I was like, this guy wants you to believe desperately that he's being harassed by the harassment podcast. But the minute that people stop covering him every single day on the H3 podcast, now it's like, oh, you're going to stop? What's the matter? You don't like it? What's the matter? You don't like it? We talk now. We talk now. I am really starting to think that money is tight. That's why they're streaming. And I think that they really do want the smoke. Because I legitimately, what would Anissa talk about if she was left alone just to do her own show? What would happen? If their drama numbers are like 150 to 250, what are their normal numbers?
He was vowing to, or he's taking a vow of silence, covering Anissa and iDubbbz content. What the hell happened? I thought he was going to harass us till the end of time.
This is kind of sad because, like, this is my worst fears.
What happened to the confidence? I think
he wants it. He wants the smoke. That's my worst fears have been realized.
Genuinely think
he's fucking, is he financially tied to this?
I think Anissa scares the shit out of Ethan. Like I had given that fucking loser ample opportunity to back off, but it's like, you know, like it is beneficial to engage in the harassment, like on our parts.
Oh,
like we definitely get more viewers when we're engaged.
Holy shit, this confidence is unearned.
Aging in that.
I think it's just kayfabe. I think if Ethan stops talking about them, if I stop talking about them, if Kino Casino stops talking about them, I think that would cost them money at this point.
Bullshit. Like, we're doing this for you. I've basically had to tell Anissa over the past, you know, year, basically, like, hey, like, lay off. You know, we don't need to say anything. Just let it pass. Let it pass. Because she can definitely engage in it. I think people...
This is kind of also cringe, where it's like, dude, my wife is the attack dog, and she's coming for you. My wife is going to get your ass, Ethan.
People are starting to see Anissa as her own person more often. It's a shift I'm happy to...
Dude, he's pressing the wife button. This is pathetic. What the fuck? I hope Ethan sticks to it for a bit and just lets them squirm. They covered H3 for like 3 hours straight today and repeated the same talking points we've heard at nauseum. I look forward to more clips of this absolute desperation in the future. Yeah, they're like kicking and screaming on the way out. This is kind of pathetic. Oops. What is this one?
It is really weird seeing it now.
Yeah, dude, this is like he sent his wife out in the front lines.
It all fucking lines up though. Like when you look at the past and you look at these clips, it's like it's very clear that like Ethan had no fucking idea what.
Dude, what's happening right now? Is he stroking? Is he stroking out right now? He said nothing so far. I have to scroll back. He literally has said nothing in this clip.
It is really weird seeing it now. It all fucking lines up though. Like when you look at the past and you look at these clips, it's like it's very clear that like Ethan had no fucking idea.
He's changing subjects. He thinks mentally he's completed the sentence. He's on to the next one.
What he was setting himself up for?
Oh, dude.
Like he was just wanting to swing onto the next big audience, and he saw Hasan as that.
If ever, dude. Oh my god, bro. Come on, you can't say that and be so blind and not see the reflection in the mirror. Oh god, that is just... It's funny because that's exactly what Hasan did to H3 and Destiny. Swooped in, shared an audience, only to start drama and leave with more than he started. How big of a streamer does Ian think that Hasan was before Leftovers? So that was there as well. iDubbbz explains his reasoning for not prioritizing YouTube anymore and then agrees with a chatter, calling him a lazy bum. Oh, dude, fun. Very fun.
I don't get, why not just make videos if you're actually talented and have skill in that?
He's reading a message.
Instead of wasting time streaming. Listen, brother. Brother,
listen.
Clean out all the ear.
Look here. Look, listen.
To listen to me. Sometimes it's actually more fun to do the thing that you're not good at doing than it is to do the thing you are good at doing.
I'm sorry, your stats on your fucking main channel beg to differ.
Because maybe...
I think that you're kind of just none of the above right now, right?
Maybe you've spent the past 10 years doing that thing, and you want to be done with it.
Oh, so he wants to quit. So he's done. He doesn't want to make videos anymore. That's confirmation.
I don't want to fucking burn myself out on making videos. I want to explore new creative avenues, little brother. It's also not one or the other. You know what I mean? Like, I got videos cooking in the background. This is a lot easier to fucking turn on and stick to a schedule. I'll edit a video when I feel like...
I guess when the main channel videos stop making money, the streams look more appetizing, you know? Like, if his videos are bombing and they're not bringing... what was it? One of them got demonetized, like, immediately or something, and that fucked up the entire thing?
Editing.
I guess maybe the streaming does look a little bit better because you can get some short-term gains.
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black-pilled on this shit.
Or I'm creatively inspired.
We need more Nick video essays. I've talked about this kind of at nauseum in certain like intro segments and stuff, but my stance on video essays are if I make them again, they probably won't be drama, and the percentage of the audience that wants them probably won't be interested in them. Because I gotta be real with you. This is my conundrum. This is my philosophy issue. I feel like if I just want to talk shit to somebody, I'll just fire up my stream and talk shit to them, and I think I do it well enough here. So far, at least. Maybe, I mean, I haven't bombed any of these things totally, so maybe maybe the first time I get absolutely fucking destroyed, I'll change my entire life perspective. But I think that there's, like, nothing more cringe than battling back at somebody by writing a poem to them. I don't know, maybe this is my 30 empathy moment or something, but I made videos for a while. I got super burnt out with it, and I'm kind of not... I kind of don't really enjoy writing a meanly worded email and recording it for 3 months on somebody. It's what it feels like, dude. It feels like I'm writing a fucking poem about some guy that I fucking hate online. I think it's kind of cringe. If I do use the skills, quote unquote, that I have attained from making these videos, if they still even exist, it probably would be using in a medium that I'm more passionate about now currently. Because back in the day, I loved YouTube drama. I watched YouTube drama 24/7. Now I stream YouTube drama 24/7. I love YouTube drama, but I have additional hobbies that I would like to explore in some capacity. I'm not going to say what I'm working on. I am working on something, but it is very much on the back end. And it's not really designed to be financially lucrative or to be an algorithm machine. This channel makes more than enough money, and it's not my only income. So if I do want to do a more creative project, it would just be because it interests me personally. And if it is watched by 2,000 people or 5,000 people, I could afford to spend the time to do it.
Just admit you're a lazy bum. I mean, I can be lazy at times, yeah. True. I'm privileged enough to be, lazy.
I'm privileged enough to be lazy. Yeah. Pinball NFTs, now's the time. Yes, dude! Yes, dude! I'm gonna make a shit coin! That's what I'm making a shit coin, guys! I'm making a shit coin! Dude, I'm like every Instagram reel, guys. I'm making a shit coin! No. And welcome, dude. This is gonna be the one. This is the one that goes to you. Tappy tappy, what mint. Woo! Oh yeah. So that's kind of my position on video essays. The main channel isn't really the main channel. This is the main channel. That's kind of my explorative channel. We'll do whatever the fuck there. I don't know. We'll have some fun. What is this? Religion maxing. Oh, I only included this clip because people were asking why Jesus Christ is now part of iDubbbz' setup. Jesus himself is appearing in the backdrop. So we actually did get an answer to that question. I saw it.
Crucifix on the wall, just curious? Because
Dude, Jesus Christ, bro, is down. He's down for this.
Jesus died for our sins, all of our sins, and he was crucified because of that. Because he died for our sins, all right? Have some respect. Yo, what up, this and that? Yeah, let's get some pray emoji in the chat.
I think the fact that he has boxing gloves is more offensive than the...
chat. Yeah, for all them religious...
Being a Jesus bro is cool now.
All us religious fuckers in the chat. Throw up a couple pray hands. Yeah, I like that. The little Pepe praying. Yeah, dude. All right, let's do it, guys. Let's do a Jesus chant. Jesus, Jesus.
You know what? At least he's not talking to children on Fortnite, okay?
Jesus.
He banned that one Jesus chatter? No, he's making fun of that one Jesus chatter weeks later.
Yeah, he basically, like, he did that shit, man. He fucking went up on
He's grifting. No, he's not grifting. He's making fun of grifters. No, he's not pro-Jesus.
Cross. He put those nails in his hands. And he was cool with it. He was like, I don't give a shit. Dude, I'd be a great youth pastor.
What?
Guys, he went up on that shit. For us. For us. Can you imagine going up there and doing that shit for other people? Hey, man, I don't even want to share my pizza. He did that for us. He was based in the Messiah build.
All right. Let's see here. He wants to be Sam Hyde so bad. Sam Hyde also LARPs as a Christian. His views are probably the furthest you can get from Christ's teachings. Same guy that tore the Quran in half. But do they think that he's really religious now? Oh, please no. Guy has no personality. Obligatory eyes rolling in the back of his head at 16 seconds? What? I didn't notice because it went so fast.
All us religious fuckers in the chat. Throw up a couple pray hands.
I don't know if that was it. That one looked on purpose. That was in unison, right? If you really want to be... Dude, you're missing the point. What the fuck is happening here?
The goat.
If you really want to be
for the
Christian, don't marry a porn star and encourage her to keep doing it. If you don't... Dude, he doesn't really want to be a Christian. He's... Okay, guys, he's making fun of people that are doing this. Okay, never mind. Ah! All right, we have one more thing to look at, and do not be fucking...
We have attracted
Do not
a
be
lot of
worried.
creatures.
Do not be worried by the length of this video. There's no fucking way that I will be watching 30 minutes of this. I'm going to take a look at it. Empathy Enjoyer Josie has uploaded a highlight segment of Ian basically ranting about the H3 podcast. This is a 30-minute cut-up version, so I assume that's what we were talking about. I don't know how fast... I might nope out of this pretty quickly, to be honest, because I'm kind of burnt on it. So let's take a look here, and then we're going to hop off this segment.
But I do that all the time. And it's to indicate, I don't know. Ooh, that's actually kind of fucked up.
He came out of the... Yeah, I mean, I want to look at it because he's not pretending to be a fucking dragon in this video.
DeOrio's latest video.
It's come full circle. He is the Caucasian Jinx. Break the bucket hats out.
Like the Pokemon? Oh, no. Wait, you mean Jinx is in... You mean Jinx is in the YouTuber. I'm like, Jinx is in the... As in the Pokemon? By the way, our shiny hunting is going to be Deoxys today. All right, we're changing this whole fucking game up right now, all right? We are... Oh, there he is, bro. That guy is going to be yellow, okay? This is a fucking teaser for the next segment. He's going to be yellow. Right now, he's red, and I can just auto-restart the game by clicking all the face buttons. So we are going to be grinding these resets today in Pokemon Fire Red, okay? And yes, this is the new version of Fire Red. Yes, my Pokedex is 169. Yes, I do have 64 hours in 2 weeks. Do not judge me for it, okay? It's coming today. Yes, it is, dude. It is. It fucking is happening today. We are getting it, dude. And we completed the Pokedex, to be clear. We have the entire Kanto Pokedex. So, with the exception of Mew, who's not in the game, okay? All right, in the meantime, let's get this segment underway.
Ethan does that, but it is a medical condition for him. So maybe that's why he has that association with it. He was saying that I need to get checked or something. Yeah, that's fucked up to do. He's looking out for me. You've done it 12 times to be exact. He does like the iDubbbz snark subreddit. But in fairness to Pedo Troll, a lot of people like the iDubbbz snark subreddit.
True!
It is entertaining.
Oh, dude, he's in on the joke, guys. He's cool. He loves his own segment.
Oh, here it is. He says, please see a doctor. Okay, here.
So this is in retaliation for the clip we watched with Ethan last segment.
Normally, this is
I think
content for the Scorched Legume, but I'm brave. I am brave. I am brave. Artsis is saying,
I think they put the Scorched Legume in Fortnite. It came with Daenerys Targaryen.
I'm taking a dump. I do not care. Sorry, TV on the radio. You're not as important as Pedo Troll. Ethan Klein randomly posted about iDubbbz and asked him to see a doctor. I like how they date it.
3/21/26.
On this day in 2026.
Found out about the drawings. You suspected.
Oh my god, dude.
That's Stevie.
Dude, and you know what moment in the 90 Day Fiancé this is. It's when Maddie's friend, who's trying to...
Dude, it's the iconic moment from the episode.
Dude, I'm giving them a visual gag. Is this drama still going on?
This is the clip that... Oh, this is what was... So we saw like 2 minutes of this. So should we jump ahead? Anissa on why H3 has no recent collabs with large creators. I haven't seen this one yet. Let's hear the Anissa moment.
Yeah. Let's listen to the Queen. All hail the Queen.
And the reason why I almost made Ethan Klein cry when I said that he has no friends is because I'm willing to say what no other creator is willing to say, not because they don't...
Dude, no other YouTuber.
Thank you for the
No other YouTuber is willing to make these critiques.
Believe it, but because they don't, they're smart enough to not deal with your shit. Okay? So if you're...
Very accurate. Very accurate.
She's just like PMSing. They're not gonna deal with your shit. Yas, Queen. Yas. Woo!
Because they're smart enough to not want to deal with your shit. Very true.
Never forget, Nick lost to iDubbbz in the color guessing game. I will give him credit. Okay, I actually got annihilated by iDubbbz in the color guessing game, and I included that in my segment.
Very true. The names, by the way, the list of these people...
You know what? Say whatever you want, all right? But when iDubbbz gets one over on me, I say it.
People that Ethan has, like, isolated himself from completely and totally. The list is long. It is.
Nick, have you ever gotten any blowback from Anissa's lie about URR? No, dude, there is no blowback. The URR thing is just always promotion because everyone who walks into the rake and it's like, yo, you don't understand. It's actually the worst fucking thing you've ever heard of. It's horrible. And anytime that they like bolster the fucking the hyper unhinged variant of whatever the fuck that is, it always just ends up being good publicity for me every single time. I have yet to have any actual like repercussions from the meme. I'm totally fucking in.
Very long.
Oh, good. I'm super curious, dude. If I was gonna have any trouble because of the fucking meme, like the it would have came after Hasan Piker brought it up to like 100,000 people across 3 different streams. The reality is that Ultimate Rape Review is literally just covering YouTube drama assaults and fucking like allegations and stuff on stream in the exact same way that like Denims covered Tectone. Denims hosted Ultimate Rape Review with hyper quotations when she decided to cover the Mizkif Emaru thing or whatever, or the Tectone allegations. I'm sure Hasan Piker has hosted many a rape review in his time where he's going over whatever the current allegation is. It's trending topics in relation to dramas that involved allegations. Literally all of these people have hosted Ultimate Rape Review. They just didn't call it that and have a bombastic parody intro for it.
It's in the hundreds, possibly thousands.
You're wondering why nobody wants to talk to you, why nobody's texting you back.
Dude, and yeah, and they take regular YouTube drama. The Buddy B thing is what you just wrote is so funny. Dude, I was reading it. People have repeated this, I believe, where they're like, you don't understand. Nick rates the raped women on how funny they cry when they talk about their lived experience. It's so, dude, they rank the women's tears on the funny meter. It's like, you're doing me a favor. When you make shit up like that, you're doing me a fucking favor.
Do you want to know
the funny scale?
Why nobody will go on your show? It's because you are.
I mean, it was a genius fucking idea because it is literally created so many. Unironically, the edgiest joke that I've done on this channel is probably one of the most lucrative ones that I've ever actually done because it's still paying back dividends years later. And it literally spawned because there were so many allegations that every single week another fucking famous YouTuber was accused of being a sex offender. This was during like the Minecraft shit with George Not Found and the Mama Mac stuff back to back. And the way that we had new Ethan Klein drama every other day, it was that another famous YouTuber is like a sex offender. Or like an alleged sex offender. And I am so glad. People get mad. Oh, I don't want to cover this. Oh, this drama is kind of low T, low stakes. Who wants to cover this? Bro, I don't want to go back to 2023 and 4. You're just nostalgic for it. But I don't want everyone to be a child predator anymore. I don't find it fun to be reading testimony of somebody accused of molesting somebody. I don't miss that at fucking all, dude. The drama from like 2022 to like 2024 early in the year was just everybody's a sex offender. I'm just not. I am so happy that not everybody's a pedophile in every drama.
Just fucking, you'll send demented text messages to people. That's why.
Hey, what's going on, Kate? How you doing? It's called irony. They could never.
That's why people won't text you back.
A nasty, hateful.
Like, the reality is Ultimate Rape Review in its format of, like, that's on the channel. There's a whole playlist you can go through. That doesn't need to exist anymore because not everybody's a sex offender anymore.
Shell of a person of who you used to be, unfortunately for you, and you have scared everyone away. Because even if people...
Don't jinx it. I feel like we're past it. I feel like every like space, now I'm literally putting myself in a position where my words are going to age horrifically. But I feel like dude, at this point, we kind of have to know. It's just the next generation of internet celebrities are probably going to be the next generation to go down, I guess. But I think at this point, like a lot of YouTubers don't hide their shit very well, you know?
Don't like Ian.
Like with Lakari, for example, like the Lakari allegations, that guy's got like what was like 7 years worth of horrific clips that led up to that moment of his fucking hard drive getting on his notepad popping up on the screen. These guys don't cover their tracks super well.
Even if people don't like Hasan,
clip it for the future. Yeah, I'm sure that'll age poorly. To be 100% honest. just the sheer rate of influencer allegations, it probably will age poorly.
They see your behavior of sharing
Mhm.
texts.
So accurate, because there are a lot of people, especially
Anissa, aren't you chomping at the bit to drop AB's text messages? You lied about Harley Morenstein, so Ethan showed the text to prove you're a liar. You can't go, oh, but the golden rule. Nobody wants to be around a guy who leaks messages. Yeah, but they also don't want to hang out with fucking low-life, bottom-feeding fucking liars.
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black-pilled on this shit.
Dude, they don't want to hang out with lol cows.
when it comes to the politics, right? It's like, I don't like all this fucking woke nonsense. I don't like that Hasan shit. I don't like that iDubbbz shit. He's a terrible person. All that kind of stuff. You know, for a lot of people, that is their truth, and that's very valid to them. But it doesn't matter because you look at the fucking Ethan behavior, and it doesn't make him a hero.
Again, I don't think that Ethan is trying to be a hero. I think he's a revenger.
Nonstop.
I think that Ethan's political take on iDubbbz is that he needs to go down.
Posting Instagram stories of blasting them on your podcast constantly. They look at that and they go, absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely the fuck not. Do I want anything to do with that? And
all you have to do, by the way, is look at the first 100 guests on the on what do I call it?
Who were the first 100 guests to Creator Clash 3? Does anyone know?
The H thread podcast. All you have to do is look at those and know, like, oh yeah, all those people, they ain't fucking coming back. Hell no.
And you've the only people you have left are like the reactionary lol cow farming DGG preachers. And
So
every
true.
single creator is smart enough to look at that and say, I don't want to share that audience.
Also, worth mentioning, it doesn't necessarily, like, especially Anissa saying this, I think a lot of the people she described there, a lot of creatures, we have attracted a lot of the creatures ourselves, right? Like, it's enjoyable for them to come
Wait, actually fucking true, yes.
here.
Yeah, I don't think that Ethan needed to fight with iDubbbz for PPP and Andy to, like, lock in.
You know, the Stoic Chronicles, the...
No way, dude! Stoic Chronicles got a fucking shout out, dude. When is Nick Eats the Oreo getting one?
What else? Empathy Enjoyer.
No! Dude, did you get you got a fucking donation clip out of this. Dude, they're giving my boys the donation sound effects. That's crazy.
All that kind of stuff.
Oh, come on.
Like,
I guess I've been blessed too many times from the Jomhas.
we attract them as well, so it's not like we're separating ourselves in that way, but I think it's safe to say that Ethan Klein desperately would like to use those people. You know what I mean? Like, he has been very deliberate in basically...
Dude, Empathy Enjoyer is like, yo, it's free. I don't even have 1,000 subs. Oh, no.
being like, essentially worshipping Destiny, which is quite wild.
What?
But it's because...
Dude, they're just adopting all of us, even when the arguments don't make sense. Empathy Enjoyer, are they saying that you worship Destiny?
You know what I mean? Like, he has been very deliberate in basically being like,
Oh, no,
essentially
Ethan.
worshipping
No, I'm sorry.
Destiny.
Ethan.
which is
He's
quite
claiming Ethan is worshiping Destiny.
wild.
Oh,
but it's
wait,
because-
worshiping who? Jesus Christ.
He's a scared little man, as evidenced by the this.
Mind you, nobody gives a fuck about Destiny. I don't think that Destiny has been relevant to EHD in about 6 months. And I think that we stopped covering any contribution that he was making like 8 months ago. Like, how many mentions of Destiny outside of them mentioning Destiny first and us responding has really come up in this entire thing? He's saying that Ethan is using me for his gain, which I don't care. I hope you and him get another Grand Seiko. Thank you, Empathy Enjoyer Jomha.
Creature feature right here. Scared little man.
Is this
Dude,
really
someone
Wally?
please.
I will say, again, I give him credit when credit is due. Consistently. The bit where he's trying to do the Ethan posture check is funny. It is objectively funny.
Make a little indie horror featuring this guy. Not this specific. You got to change it for parody purposes and all that. By the way, I think parody laws are changing. So be careful with it.
What do you mean you think... Wait, what? Is he right about that? Parody laws are changing?
All right?
That's new.
Don't make it look anything like that guy. Body form only. He really thought he got you with the eye roll, though? Dude, it's a fucking eye roll. What the hell? He's lucky. He's lucky that I'm not actually I should... You know what? I should go in and I should get a diagnosis for the eye roll. And then I should woke scold his ass.
Okay, but that's all you have left. And that's
It's time to hydrate. Clink! Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
why you make content about me for 4 hours. Because I'm a nobody. Nobody
Please get it checked. I actually hope that he doesn't.
cares about
I'm actually totally on Ian's side here. He's being concern trolled and he should just keep moving forward.
me. But you make content about me because the only people you have left that care about you are people that hate me and Ian. They don't even like you, dude. That's why no one...
Dude, this is so contradictory. So H3 Podcast, all the Reddit posts that I see from the subreddit are like happy that they're not doing drama every single episode anymore. And their show is like the same. Like that, it's just the normal thing. And now it seems like all the drama is getting pushed to After Dark. Not all of it, but the majority of the drama seems to be getting pushed to After Dark. So now they're identifying that Ethan's show is going on without them, and they're desperately clawing for him to come back because I'm assuming it puts the fucking bread on the table. I mean, yeah, I'm starting to kind of see what this is my worst fears realized, is that this is a huge benefit for Ian. All the I guess all the press is good press.
Honestly, I've seen this shit a lot, right? Like, there isn't a tremendous amount of support for Ethan, except from the cultists. And I've seen it with a lot of other people as well.
Dude, only the cultists would support him. BTW, I am not in the cult.
I think it was even, what was it?
Dude, listen, guys, I don't leave my echo chamber, but I'm telling you right now, the overwhelming support is for us.
I think Dad recently, Nathan, had like made a video like dragging this shit again. And it's depressing because the only movement that's gotten is from people who truly hate either me or Anissa. It's not really in support of whoever the person is. To
be clear, I am in support. Like, I've had Harley on my stream. I've had Dad on my stream. I am totally in support of those people. It's not just because you treated them poorly when they literally took punches for you in your charity fucking gala events, okay? It's not just for that reason. I just think they're cool people.
Klein looks exactly like the dead hand monster from the Shadow Temple in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Google that image. Dead hand monster from the Shadow Temple. Oh, shit. I've seen this guy. Right. Okay. Dude. All right. Yeah. This is me.
All right, listen. The posture was really bad, guys. This one right here, the Zelda thing right here is kind of cooking, okay? They got his ass in a really bad posture.
This funny little character right here.
They kind of got his ass.
This is Ethan Klein. Yeah.
They kind of got his ass on this one. It's not this one. It's the exact angle. If you put these two pictures next to each other, they kind of got his ass.
Good luck with that. Have fun with that. It's going to look like an abomination. Yeah.
Yeah, they got his ass in 3 pixels right there.
To go on your podcast. That's why no one's talking to you. And you have no friends because you are not able to make any connections when you were in the space, because you are incapable of connecting with human beings on any level other than cloud.
She sounds like she's gonna sob through this fucking speech right now. What the hell is happening?
Yeah, in fairness, the guy...
My goal got glitched. It reset, but it wasn't, like, it didn't get stuck at a number. It was just, there was no goal.
Thought we were, like, best friends or some shit. And he kept saying that. Like, he kept trying to, like, use that and victimize himself. Like, we were friends. It's like...
The hardest thing that I have... Because I always try to, like... use logic to navigate decision making on YouTube, and that's kind of one of my biggest faults, and that gives me like blinders, because some people are legitimately retarded, and you can't account for just people who don't act on like logical instinct. If iDubbbz, who's been like destroying his entire reputation in a half-decade apology tour for something that he's essentially like what could have been summarized in a tweet and maybe a statement, like a verbal statement. He spent half a year destroying his entire livelihood half a decade destroying his entire livelihood. I don't know why that person would look to Hasan Piker to try to get like a sense of community for financial gain. Why would the guy who's been destroying his entire livelihood clout chase into a community of leftists? I just think he might be an idiot. I think he might be a simpleton, because I don't know why he would want to find a sense of community. Maybe because like his wife is friends with Denims.
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
He's still just as bad before. Yeah, iDubbbz and Anissa are exactly the same as they were. They've just identified which are the in-groups and out-groups that they're allowed to make these jokes towards. Ultimately, though, I mean, his tactics are they're very similar to what iDubbbz would do or say back then. But now it's honestly a bit more hateful, and it's only against the approved groups.
Yeah, dipshit. We were like, we were work friends. And that's exactly how you see all these other people who now will not speak to you. It's the same level of relationship, which is, oh yeah, I'll come on your fucking podcast and be friendly. But in any other context other than work, we have not hung out. He didn't even know you'd moved out of state. Dude, there was a whole section I cut out of the content comp that was basically illustrating, like, you don't know shit about me. And that was one of the things where...
Dude, if we could get oh my god, bro. Can we get the fucking... the Jomha cut? Oh my god, release the Jomha cut! Free the Jomha cut! I need to see the rest of the content comp. Please, dude. Release it.
He was just completely unaware what we were up to, because we don't fucking talk. The only time that we talk is when we'd come on that fucking podcast. And this was, this has happened over time. It's not like it's his problem, right? There were a lot of things that I felt like his content was shit over the years, and I'm like, I don't like this. This is crazy. I wouldn't make that his problem or talk to him like he's an actual like friend that I'm worried about. Okay, there's a guy in the Shadow Realm. Is he
But then when you had a problem with him, you made like a whole concern trolling statement where you like begged people to say nice things about Ethan Klein because you talked to a YouTube therapist.
Shadow Realm? Yeah. Who says, bro, my best friend moved out of the country. And I found out like 2 weeks later. It happens. We're boys. Are you saying that we are boys like your friends? Or
all right. So just to be clear, part of being an adult is not always having access to your core group of friends at any given moment. There goes times where you don't talk to somebody for 3 months, 2 months, a month and a half. Then you guys hang out. It's like, oh, dude, nothing has changed, right? A year maybe. Oh, yo, catching up like it's fucking nothing. And that's distance. That's life. That's jobs, that's stuff, like things get in the way. You can't just hang out with the boys every Saturday night every time, because sometimes there's just like life barriers in between. So to act like I don't, like there are people that I talk to that I'm friends with that I won't speak to for 3 or 4 months, but when we talk, when we catch up, it's like nothing's changed.
Are you saying we're boys like...
And that's not every friend, right? But that's certainly part of being an adult who wants to maintain friendships with people.
This is what boys do. This is just a boy behavior. So this is all still fallout from the content nuke? Basically, Noodlehammer. Content nuke? Content comp. It's so weird when I go to that Bev...
I don't think he's ever had a friend in his life. I think that Anissa was a lot of firsts for iDubbbz, including Mistake. But I think she kind of filled the void of a lot of things that, grown, adjusted individuals at his age would have had.
Bevmo that you and him filmed in front of in LA once, because it's my local one. Oh, really? Bevmo.
Wait,
huh.
I just remembered something. That
drum something up in my head.
That drummed up a memory, apparently.
Do you remember we were looking for a smoke machine for Red Hot Knife, and we went into that store? Do you remember what Ethan did?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It was a bit of a...
Now, I'm just curious. They were complaining about Ethan releasing text messages. If there's like some grossly personal thing that they saw in real life, and they're now just disclosing this private event, I feel like this is around the same same territory. Why would you hang out with somebody who's just gonna tell fucking stories about you?
Okay, listen.
Well, let's hear what it is, but
I'm not here to pearl clutch over...
Oh my god, no, Nick, it's hilarious. But you know what also is hilarious? Listening to the coach talk about Ian and Anissa. And they didn't really like that very much, did they? Maybe some of that is because they were claiming they were lying, but maybe some of that is they felt like their privacy was violated.
Like,
it's more... Again, I don't think that telling stories about IRL is off limits, and I'm not saying this is my personal code, but I've watched a whole lot of complaints about Coach Mike, and I see Anissa's happy and willing to talk about whatever the fuck she talked about here, and other things that she's already spoken about that we've covered on the channel.
More funny than it is funniest situation. Well, tell us, I'll tell.
Okay, it's funny because...
Well, they want their cake, and they want to also eat it too, as my iconic catchphrase goes.
Because when you have money, it was just like, bro, like, it just came off as a little psychopathic, because, like, you have money. It's not like, okay,
you can correct me if I misremember it. But you know when you go into, like, a grocery store, like a Safeway or something, they have...
Dude, he walked up and he's like, that's a lot of money for a person of color, see?
Like, they have, like, the big clear tubes of, peanuts and chocolate.
What did he hump in the store?
Bird nuts and all sorts of different things. yeah. Ethan fucking popped one of those open, like got a couple chocolate covered almonds or whatever.
He just started eating the food in the supermarket and put it back.
Yeah, and he was eating those. He was eating those in the store, and I was like, all right, that's a different move. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, dude, there are some fucking nasty people. Dude, you know what's another glitch? When I was younger, I actually worked at a supermarket. This was like my my kid job before I was 18. So some of the stories are absolutely fucking diabolical. We had people who would go up to the deli department and they would order an entire thing of what are those things called? The fucking cold cuts. They ordered cold cuts. And they wouldn't, because what happened with the cold cuts is they would put a sticker on it, and when you go to leave the store, you scan it out and pay for it. So what people would do is they would go, walk up to the deli, grab some cold cuts, and then fucking open the bag and just eat it while they were just walking the store. They would just eat all the fucking cold cuts, and then they would jam the little thing into whatever display they could find and walk out and pay for their groceries. Yeah, that would happen. Dude, people would walk up and just start eating food and leave it all over the fucking place and stuff. There was one guy who, he shit all the way up the aisle. He started shitting at the front of the aisle, and he shit all the way up the aisle, and then the shit abruptly stopped. That was a thing that happened. And yeah, I was not cleaning that up, to be clear. Nick, the child labor arc. Pre-18 isn't child labor. You could work. What the quartering? Dude, I didn't know the quartering went there. Yeah. Is that a thing in New York? I don't think it's a thing in New York, but just you just see wild shit working at a grocery store. He was the quartering. That was another one. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else off the top of my head? No, you just meet like a lot of fucking non-well-adjusted people, especially when you're working in wealthy areas. I had a guy walk up to me. They go, "Do you guys sell water here?" Not where is the water, not what aisle is the water. Do you sell water here? And if you don't answer fast enough, they just turn around and walk away.
I didn't expect that from the YouTuber, but yeah.
Do they? No. Okay, so the store that I was in at this point was like a wealthier area. So you'd have people who would never shop a day in their life, but their fucking nanny or whatever the fuck runs and does their work for them couldn't do it that day. So they'd go in the store and they'd have fucking no idea. They'd be like grown men. They'd have no idea what to do.
Nick, my horror story was someone peed in the fitting room. You could smell it, and the worst part is that it happened twice.
That's fucking gross. That is gross.
How many? I mean, I didn't keep track of that number over the years. Something, an amount that would satiate you, you know, if you're walking through a store. That sounds so plausible. Yeah, supermarket sampler. Yeah, it's true. And you know what? In fairness, I will say I've met plenty of people who do that.
Dude, plenty of people is absolutely outrageous.
And did he buy them though? No, that's the...
Did he bought them?
The point is it was just like he saw it as fucking free food. It's technically shoplifting. Yes, true. That is.
It's not technically shoplifting. It is shoplifting.
True. He's like, you can't get me on it if it's already in my...
I used to hate you when you were an H3 op, but now that H3 is less of a woke scold, I'm glad that you guys are more aligned.
Stomach.
Well, I am glad that Ethan is legally allowed to be funny again.
You're gonna have to dig it out of my shit.
I think the reason why it's funny is just his...
But, dude, can you tell me, just realistically, because I have no problem with this story. I think it's funny. I don't... The issue is, if this was a story that his boxing coach told, how would the two of them react to it? It would be like a war... It would be war footage. There'd be bombs going off in the background of their testimony.
Personality.
If fucking Coach Mike told this story about Anissa... Dude, Anissa playing fucking bad music in the gym was like a 9/11 type moment for them.
And kind of like what he preaches.
It's so... Yeah, you can believe it.
Antithetical to like his... I don't know.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't think it's antithetical. I think it's very...
Man, the tooth is really brown.
Very accurate to, you know, his politics and everything.
You don't think he would pearl clutch over somebody stealing?
Oh, he would.
Dude, they're doing the hypocrisy thing when I'm doing the hypocrisy thing about the hypocrisy thing.
Absolutely.
That's
okay.
what I mean. Like,
yeah,
he would
yeah.
definitely pearl clutch over somebody stealing. But it was so...
Dude, look at... Wait, what do you mean pearl clutch at somebody stealing? Is Anissa one of the people to blame that I have to fucking call somebody over to open up a thing of, like, toothpaste at the fucking CVS now? Is she the reason... Is Anissa's worldview the reason why to get shampoo, somebody has to come with a big key and open it up out of the case?
Oh, I think it was just shocking to me because it was at a
Dude, that tooth is just...
time where, like... You guys were being recognized every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So you're like in a...
It is funny. And it...
She means he's against stealing. No, I get what you mean.
It is worth mentioning simply because of the...
I just wanted to bring up that.
Him...
Dude, oh my god, he scrolled fast. I thought this was stale 2000. I'm like, no, wait, there's hair there.
Him wanting to do the posting about the eye rolling. Tells me to see a doctor. All right, dude, go eat some chocolate-covered almonds. Hey, millionaire. Hey, billionaire. Go eat some chocolate-covered almonds. Go shoplift some chocolate-covered almonds. Billionaire.
Fucking spez, yeah.
Yeah. He needs a caretaker with him at all times.
Can I say something to you, Nick?
Why are you arresting
I really
me?
like you.
Why are you arresting me? Oh, yeah. Hila was there with him. I think that was common behavior. What if he was really hungry? Like, really hungry? Yeah, you know, I get it. Again, I'm not gonna fucking... I'll do the Ethan thing.
I think you ought not do that in general.
I'll do the Ethan / Harley thing, where you have to jump through so many hoops to make it a really bad thing. Given the context, given who this person is on the internet and his history, given his history, I don't have a problem with it. But given his history, this doesn't look good, guys. This doesn't look good. What's the charge for enjoying a succulent chocolate-covered nut? Well, yeah, they did it with the with the Manji sword.
Oh my god, we're bringing up the Swasta sword again, bro.
But they also did it with, they've done it with a lot. I mean, he also just edited in, or, I don't even know, like...
Wait, I don't even think was that even the argument for the swastika sword? I guess it was, kinda, because it's like, he can't do that, but he can with, like, the safe edgy thing.
It wasn't even...
I feel like the safe edgy thing is, like, a degree of separation away from that. Like, it's not just a general hypocrisy thing. It's more of just, like, a you're a pathetic thing as well.
Revealed. I don't know if he edited in the Mein Kampf into Anissa's baking photos, or if someone else did that. It seems insane enough for him to do that. But he did it with that. He also did it with the recent comment about pennies, which was like a menstrual blood.
Dude, the pennies thing sounded horrible. Didn't Anissa even acknowledge, like, while she was, like, fucking coping about it? I thought she kind of did acknowledge that it sounded kind of bad. That's kind of why she changed it, right?
Joke. It sounded like I said minstrel, not minstrel. Menstrual. That was me correcting my grammar, Ethan. It wasn't AI, so it wasn't him doing it. That's fair.
Nicholas the Goat,
so,
thank
yeah,
you for the $5, my man.
Apartheid diaper forces. What else? Oh, wait. We need to finish this one.
Had and have these creatures on me every day, all day. It's not going to change. So I'll tell you the truth. And that's the truth. And I don't feel bad for you.
Facts.
Let me be clear. I don't care Israel, Palestine. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the world compared to my family. Let me be very fucking clear. I do not give a fuck. Let me be very fucking
I don't even know what he's talking about, but bro. Dude, fuck all the conflicts happening everywhere, but here that's the take. That's the take. I don't know. I don't even have to put it on a family thing. I just don't care. Holy shit, dude.
Is that much of a backbone?
I'm so tired of hearing about it. I'm so fucking tired of hearing about everything.
You fucking snark idiots.
Oh my god. Ending with an AB clip. I didn't need that. Fuck. Yeah, a lot of Hasan harassment on his feed.
What even is harassment anymore? Is that just a buzzword for like things we don't like?
He's making up stories.
Hilarious self-owned from Sex Pestiny. Interesting. Oh,
I think that, unironically, I think the H3 Snark people watch Destiny more than like anyone remotely even like tangentially friendly with Ethan. I think that they consume Destiny at like an order of magnitude more than anybody else.
God, what an image, dude. Yeah, it's very
Tomorrow
scary.
is just Game of Thrones. It is a Game of Thrones stream. It's with me and Mahler. We're just chilling, chatting about Game of. It's a bonus stream, even though it's on a scheduled night. This is the scheduled stream.
Oh, someone messaged me, or no, they didn't message me. It was, I forget where.
Wait, why did he skip Destiny? Is he scared of him? Dude, the iDubbbz take of like, dude, he's running from Destiny. Oh, wait, what's that? Destiny? Or I'm going to skip that one. Dude, his whole position on Destiny is that Ethan won't cover Destiny, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't know anything else about Destiny. He just knows that Destiny bad because Hasan good, and I know, and I will not elaborate further. Like, oh, he won't even criticize Destiny. I wonder if iDubbbz even knows why Destiny is even like controversial. I would be shocked if he could actually explain what happened.
It was. I saw somewhere, I came across it, not of my own accord, where someone was saying, I think they were commenting on Scorched Legume's stream where he was doing the
Hey, thank you, Stars Reverie.
Every accusation is a confession with these two.
I would say that's probably the case.
Presentation. And I don't know if you guys saw Scorched Legume's last harassment podcast presentation, but
I don't think anybody did. I didn't even cover that. I skipped that, right?
I mean, it was pretty reasonable from what I could tell, from what I saw. And someone was saying, like, I can't...
Dude, please stop talking about me. Does a 30-minute presentation on how to improve your show from the bounds of his 100-viewer episode stream. I just can't even, I can't fabricate interest in listening to this guy talk about how to improve the H3 podcast.
I not believe the Scorched Legume was making fun of Sarah or some shit. Like, and I was like, I don't think the Scorched Legume nor I know who the fuck Sarah is on the H3 podcast. And I'm pretty sure that was kind of the point that the poor little Scorched was talking about. He had this really funny screen in his presentation where he was like,
him talking in the third person about how funny he is just so awkward. I love it.
New members of the H3 podcast.
I didn't see the segment, so I don't know what he's talking about here. So I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. And this is probably the last thing. Like, oh, what is that? Oh, we're back to the neck thing again?
Thought this was edited until I, like, really broke down. Like,
we already saw this clip, too. We can jump past that. Because I remember we covered the Hunchback Ethan moment thing in the previous segment. So is that it? Is that did we actually get through that? in like rapid succession.
So crazy. What else? Yeah, Frogan's awesome. Frogan stays out of a lot of this shit, and all of these fuckers love bringing up.
She also has a skincare
Hold on.
line.
The creatures. The creatures.
Bro, this guy goes from naming me every other stream to not naming me for months. He just wants to take away my donation sounds.
The most annoying thing about AB, he claims to be such a movie fanatic, but reference
Frogan's funny because she's only relevant when she's either the butt end of the joke or crying on stream about not making any money. She has no other characteristic or trait that would be notable as a streamer.
This is the same 3 movies over and over again in every single joke he makes.
She's either being like put into a state of tears or currently in tears.
Star Wars, Terminator, and Scarface. Please, for the love of God, get some new references.
Or, no, I'm sorry. Her third one is making a totally aggressive... I always forget that she does these totally aggressor statements and then plays victim.
This is like the epitome.
AstroTurfed into failure.
Of snark, by the way. Like, this level of, like, observation. What the hell is this?
There is apparently, I have read that there is interaction.
Dude, Sam Cedar is still going in that same wallpaper. Will he ever change the colors?
Uncle Sam mocks Pedo Troll subathon. Is that even true?
Action between Ozempic, alcohol, and losing every penny of millions upon millions of dollars
in your life.
Those 3 things.
Did he gamble during the subathon?
Yo, what up, Jordy Games?
You combine those 3 things, it's really dangerous.
It's a working paper. It's not peer reviewed yet. Yeah, connection.
Exactly.
He's talking about Alex Jones.
Honestly, alcohol and loss of tens of millions.
Is that not Alex? Because I don't know where would the loss of money come from?
Millions of dollars.
Well, in fairness, a lot of this shit does go hand in hand for.
Dude, what?
Being a very wealthy person.
Dude, if you look at Ethan and Alex Jones, there's actually like a lot of similarities. Wait, what?
Is, you know, exploiting.
Wait, dude, what the whoa.
Level of like observation. What the hell is this?
Uncle Sam mocks Pedo Troll's subathon.
There is apparently, I have read that there is interaction.
They saw the word Ozempic and they're like, dude, this is Ethan Klein.
Uncle Sam mocks Pedo Troll subathon. Is that even true?
Action between Ozempic, alcohol, and losing every penny of millions.
Well, wait, did Alex Jones take Ozempic? Because I don't. Is he skinny now?
Upon millions of dollars
in your life.
Those 3 things.
Yo, what up, Jordy Games?
You combine those 3 things, it's really dangerous.
He did. I didn't even know that. So he's like, no, dude, that's actually about Alex Jones. It's nothing to do with Ethan. And he's like, well, to be honest, they do go hand in hand.
It's a working paper. It's not peer reviewed yet. Yeah, connection.
I feel like he's actively trying to not make his eyes roll back in his head. Does his like sitting posture look strained now? Like his face looks like he's strained.
Exactly.
Like, look at him. He looks like he's trying not to have a fucking spasm.
He's talking about Alex Jones.
Honestly, alcohol.
He's thinking really hard.
And loss of tens of millions of dollars.
Well, in fairness, a lot of these.
Dude, at this clip, he's looking at the computer the way your grandfather looks at an iPad. Okay. He's got like the position that a grandfather has when they're trying to read the iPad.
Tens of millions of dollars.
Well, in fairness, a lot of this shit does go hand in hand for being a very wealthy person.
Yeah, dude, yep. Getting it home.
Is, you know, exploiting drugs and also because you have...
Dude, he's snorting lines of Ozempic? Like, what are the drugs that the drug was Ozempic in the thing.
No, like, what do you call it? Grit? Or you're not health conscious at all? Like the
grits. Are you aware that is a Southern black delicacy? That's a kind of racist connotation, wouldn't you say? If you guys weren't here for the intro, that was a ridiculous pull.
You end up going in the same direction. Ozempic, alcohol. You get fat because of alcohol. You take Ozempic to get less fat. You just want a fucking you want there to be like a miracle solution to you, you know, being happy in your body, and there is no magic bullet.
There is. It's called fentanyl. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Nicholas, the goat.
Hey,
Thank
you guys
for
hit the
$5,
goal.
my
Thank you.
man.
I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys for hitting the goal. You've heard another goal.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done. I'm done with this. That was the EHD segment for the day, which means, ladies and gentlemen, laughing at your own joke. Yeah, I'm the funniest guy on the microphone right now. Could you name a funnier person that's talking to you on stream right now? I'm funnier than all my co-hosts.